Welcome back to the channel RFCoins. Today, we have an absolutely thrilling episode for you because we're diving deep into one of the most valuable and sought-after coins in recent history, the 2006 Lincoln penny. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny that could be worth an astonishing $597,810. Imagine finding one of these in your old piggy bank or in the cup holder of your car. Stick with us until the end of this video because we'll reveal everything you need to know about this rare coin, its history, why it's worth so much, and, most importantly, how you can find one. Let's get started. Before we jump into the details of why this penny is so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The 2006 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and is part of the small cent series that started in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln cent, as we know it today, has gone through several changes over the years, but one of the most significant happened in 1982. Before 1982, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a copper-plated zinc composition. This change led to some transitional errors and highly collectible variations. Fast forward to 2006, and we get the incredibly rare and valuable 2006 Lincoln penny, one that collectors and treasure hunters dream of finding. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question: why is this tiny coin worth nearly $600,000? The answer lies in a rare and fascinating minting error. Some 2006 pennies were mistakenly struck on older copper planchets instead of the standard zinc ones. This means that while most 2006 pennies weigh about 2.5 grams, the rare copper ones weigh around 3.1 grams. This error makes it one of the most sought-after pennies in the numismatic world. The rarity, combined with the high demand from collectors, has skyrocketed the value of this coin. The fact that only a few have been discovered makes it even more desirable. So, how can you check if you have a rare and valuable 2006 penny? Here are a few steps to follow. Check the date and mint mark. Look for the 2006 year and the small d mint mark below the date. The D stands for Denver, where the coin was minted. Weigh your penny. This is the most crucial step. Use a precise scale to weigh your penny. A normal 2006 zinc penny should weigh approximately 2.5 grams. But if your penny weighs around 3.1 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet penny. Look for double die errors. Some 2006 pennies also exhibit doubling errors, particularly in the letters and numbers. This can further increase the value of the coin. Check the edge. If the coin's edge has a shiny, silvery color showing through, it's likely a zinc coin. If it has a consistent copper tone, it may be the rare variety. Consult a professional. If you believe you have a valuable 2006 penny, take it to a professional coin dealer or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification and certification. If you're lucky enough to find one of these rare pennies, you might be wondering how much you can sell it for. Well, here's the good news. Depending on the condition and grading, the value of a 2006 copper penny can range from a few $1,000s to nearly $600,000 at auction. In the past, some of these pennies have sold for six figures at high-profile auctions, making them some of the most valuable pennies in circulation today. Even if your coin isn't in perfect condition, it could still be worth a substantial amount of money, so don't overlook your change. While you're searching for the 2006 copper penny, keep an eye out for these other valuable Lincoln cents. 1943 copper penny, worth up to $1.7 million due to a minting error where a few pennies were struck in copper instead of steel. 1955 double die penny, a highly sought-after coin with a noticeable double-stamped date and lettering, worth thousands. 1972 double die penny, similar to the 1955 version, but with doubling on Liberty and In God We Trust. 1982 small date copper penny, another rare transitional error, highly valuable if you find one. So, there you have it, folks. The 2006 Lincoln penny is one of the most incredible and valuable coins in U.S. history. If you have some old pennies lying around, it might be time to dust off that coin jar and start checking. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin hunting tips and rare coin discoveries. Also, let us know in the comments below, have you ever found a rare coin in your change? We'd love to hear your stories. Today, we're diving deep into a truly extraordinary and valuable coin, the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these pennies are worth a jaw-dropping $5.9783 or more. That's right, a single cent could hold the value of a small fortune, and you might just have one sitting in your collection right now. Stay with me as we break down everything you need to know, including the history, rare errors, grading, and current market demand. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. A fast-paced montage of rare pennies being inspected under a magnifying glass, digital scale, and professional coin grading equipment. The 2001 Lincoln penny was struck at 3 different mints. Philadelphia. This penny belongs to the long-running Lincoln Memorial Cent series, which replaced the iconic wheat penny in 1959. These pennies were made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, continuing the composition change that started in 1982. At first glance, the 2001 Lincoln penny might look like any other modern coin, but there are several key factors that make it potentially worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. From rare mint errors to ultra-high grades, let's explore what makes this penny a collector's dream. Close-up shot of a 2001 Lincoln penny being rotated under a microscope, revealing intricate details. Not every 2001 penny is valuable, but specific rare varieties and errors make certain ones highly sought after by collectors. Here's what you need to look for. One of the most exciting error varieties found in the 2001 Lincoln penny is the double die error. This occurs when the coin's design is accidentally imprinted twice during minting, leading to a visible doubling effect on some elements of the penny. The doubling effect is most prominent in this phrase, the date, 2001. Some rare specimens show a clear doubled date. Lincoln's eye and ear. Some DDO varieties show extra details on Lincoln's facial features. If you find a strongly doubled 2001 Lincoln penny, its value can soar into the thousands of dollars, depending on the coin's condition and grade. Another valuable error to look for is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is misaligned during the striking process, leaving part of the design missing or shifted to one side. The rarest finds with a fully visible date and extreme off-centering can fetch over $1,000. The clipped planchet is another fascinating error that increases a penny's value. This happens when part of the coin's edge is missing due to an incomplete blanking process at the mint. If you come across a 2001 Lincoln penny with a clean, curved clip, you might be holding a coin worth $100 or more, especially in high grades. Even if your 2001 penny doesn't have an error, highly graded specimens can still be worth a substantial amount of money. The condition of a coin is graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers representing better condition. From the San Francisco Mint can reach $2,500 to $5,000 depending on rarity. The highest recorded sale of a 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny was a staggering $597.83. These types of sales happen through prestigious auction houses where serious collectors compete for the best coins. Show auction results from heritage auctions, PCGS price guides, and eBay listings of rare 2001 pennies. If you're wondering whether you have one of these rare pennies, follow these steps. Search your coin collection, piggy banks, and rolls of pennies. The best finds often come from bank-wrapped rolls. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for double die errors and other unique features. Weigh your penny on a precise digital scale. Rare errors sometimes have slightly different weights. If you believe you have a rare variety, get it professionally graded by PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. Sell your valuable penny through reputable auction houses such as Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, or eBay to get the best. So there you have it, the 2001 Ultra Lincoln penny is one of the most exciting modern coins with huge potential value. From double die errors to off-center strikes and high-grade examples, this little penny could be worth a life-changing amount of money if you know what to look for. Do you have a 2001 penny that might be valuable? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the latest coin discoveries. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. The Lincoln Vault logo appears with a call to subscribe. The screen fades out as music plays. Today, we're diving deep into a 1997 D Ultra Lincoln penny that has been making waves in the collector's world. Believe it or not, this seemingly ordinary penny could be worth a jaw-dropping $597.85. You heard that right, a single cent turning into a fortune. But why is this coin so special? What makes it valuable? How can you tell if you have one? Stick around because I'm about to break down the history, errors, rarity, and current market value of this unbelievable find. The camera zooms in on a stack of pennies being sorted through, with a magnifying glass highlighting the details of a 1997 D penny. The text, History of the 1997 D Lincoln Penny, appears on the screen. The 1997 D Lincoln Penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark right below the date. This coin is part of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before the design changed to the Lincoln Bicentennial series in 2009. While billions of 1997 pennies were minted, some rare varieties and errors have turned ordinary coins into collectors' dreams. During the late 90s, the U.S. Mint was producing pennies with the copper-plated zinc composition, a standard that started in 1982. However, small inconsistencies in minting led to error coins, which are now in high demand among collectors. Some of these errors are so rare that they sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auctions. A high-definition shot of a 1997 D penny under a microscope. The camera zooms into the surface of the coin, highlighting small yet crucial details. The value of the 1997 D Lincoln penny isn't just about its age, it's about the unique errors and high-grade specimens that make it incredibly desirable. Here's what you should look for. One of the most significant errors that make this penny valuable is the double die obverse and double die reverse. These errors occur when the design is accidentally stamped twice, causing a visible doubling effect on the lettering or images. If you spot doubling under magnification, your penny could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the clarity and grade of the error. Another rare and valuable error is an off-center strike, where the design of the penny appears misaligned. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin. Some off-center 1997 D pennies have sold for over $200 in auctions, depending on the percentage of the misalignment point. One of the most famous errors in Lincoln Memorial pennies is the close AM and wide AM varieties. In regular pennies, the letters A and M in America should have a small gap between them. However, some 1997 D pennies were mistakenly struck with the wide AM design, making them extremely rare and highly sought after by collectors. Look at the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side. If the letters appear closer than usual, you might have a rare variety worth hundreds of dollars. Another valuable minting mistake is the broad strike error, where the coin is struck without a retaining collar, causing the edges to appear stretched or warped. These errors can be worth anywhere from $100 to $1,000, depending on the severity and overall condition of the coin. Display auction listings of rare 1997 D pennies with their sale prices. Close-up shots of graded and slabbed coins. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much money can you actually make from a 1997 D Lincoln penny? Here's a breakdown of the market value. A regular circulated 1997 D penny is still worth face value, but it could be worth 5 to 50 cents if in good condition. Graded MS67 or higher could fetch $500 to $5,000 at auctions. Off-center strikes and broad strike errors are selling for $100 to $1,000. Wide AM errors have been auctioned for over $1,500 in some cases, and get this, the highest recorded sale of a 1997 D Ultra Lincoln penny reached $597.85. If you think you have a valuable 1997 D Lincoln penny, follow these steps to verify and cash in on your find. check your spare change. Look through old piggy banks, coin jars, and even rolls from the bank. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to look for errors like double die or wide AM varieties. Weigh your penny. If you suspect a minting error, compare its weight to a standard 2.5-gram zinc penny. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value. Sell through reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stacksbowers.so. There you have it. The 1997 D Ultra Lincoln penny might just be one of the most valuable hidden treasures in modern US coinage. Whether you're a dedicated collector or someone who just found a lucky penny, always check your change carefully. You never know when you might come across a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Drop a comment below. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let's talk coins. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Today, we have something absolutely mind-blowing, the 1989 D Ultra Lincoln penny that could be worth a staggering $597.88. That's right, one tiny cent could turn into a goldmine if you know exactly what to look for. Stick around, because I'm about to reveal everything from its history, value, rare errors, and market demand. You won't believe how much some collectors are willing to pay for these. Let's dive right in. A brief montage of rare pennies being examined under magnifying glasses, scales, and coin grading slabs. The 1989 D penny was struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the small D mint mark right below the date. This coin belongs to the famous Lincoln Memorial Penny series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. The year 1989 is an important one for collectors because it marks one of the final years before some major design transitions began taking place for U.S. coinage. The 1989 penny continued the use of a copper-plated zinc composition, which was first introduced in 1982 to replace the more expensive copper pennies. This change led to several fascinating varieties and errors that make 1989 D pennies extremely desirable for collectors today. Close-up shots of a 1989 D penny under a microscope, zooming in on the surface.so. Why is this penny worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? The answer lies in some unique characteristics and errors that collectors hunt for. One of the most exciting discoveries in Lincoln cent history is the existence of some 1989 D pennies struck with a 1990 reverse die. This was due to a transitional error when the mint was preparing new dies for the upcoming year. If you have a 1989 D penny with the 1990 reverse design, it could be worth thousands of dollars depending on its condition. How to check for this error? Look at the spacing and font style of the letters on the reverse, particularly the words 1 cent and United States of America. Another huge reason why the 1989 D penny is so valuable is double die errors. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice, leading to a noticeable doubling effect. If you spot doubling, you could be sitting on a jackpot. Some have sold for over $15,000 in auctions. Another error to watch for is off-center strikes, where the design is misaligned, making the coin appear off-centered. The more dramatic the shift, the higher the value. So, let's talk about the real money behind these coins. How much can you actually sell a 1989 D Lincoln penny for? A regular 1989 D penny in circulated condition is worth face value, but an uncirculated, high-grade penny can sell for $5 to $50. If you have a MS-67 or higher graded penny, it could bring $500 to $5,000. 1989 D transitional reverse errors. $10,000 to $30,000. 1989 D double die errors. Some have sold for over $15,000, and get this, the highest recorded sale of a 1989 D penny hit nearly $597.88 at auction. Show online marketplace listings for 1989 D pennies, including eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS. If you think you might have a rare 1989 D penny, here's how you can cash in. Check your pocket change. Look through old piggy banks, coin jars, and even bank rolls. Weigh your penny. Remember, anything over 3 grams is a potential jackpot. Use a magnifying glass to check for double die errors. Get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to authenticate its rarity. Sell through reputable auction houses like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Stacksbowers.so. There you have it. The 1989 D Ultra Lincoln Penny is one of the most exciting and valuable coins out there. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always check your change, because you never know, that one little penny in your pocket could be worth a life-changing amount of money. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and happy treasure hunting. Today, we are diving into one of the most exciting coins of modern times, the 1986 Lincoln Penny. Believe it or not, this tiny 1-cent coin could be worth an unbelievable $5.9789 or even more. That's right, this ordinary-looking penny may hold the key to a small fortune. So, if you have any 1986 pennies in your collection or pocket change, you'll want to stick around until the very end of this video. We'll explore its history, rare errors, how to identify valuable varieties, and the real market value that collectors are paying right now. A close-up shot of a pile of 1986 pennies being examined under a magnifying glass, followed by historical images of the U.S. Mint producing coins. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor President Abraham Lincoln. For decades, these pennies were primarily made of copper, but in 1982, the U.S. Mint made a significant change. Due to rising metal costs, they switched from solid copper to a zinc core with a thin layer of copper plating. This change led to numerous errors and varieties in the following years, making coins like the 1986 penny incredibly valuable. The 1986 Lincoln penny was produced in 3 major locations: the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. If your penny has a small d below the date, it was minted in Denver. If it has no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. And if it has an S, it is a proof coin from San Francisco, which can also be highly valuable. Now, let's get to the most important part: what makes this penny so rare and valuable? Collectors are always looking for specific errors and unique features that can increase a coin's value dramatically. Here are the most important things to check for. One of the biggest reasons a 1986 penny can be worth thousands of dollars is if it has a double die error. This happens when the coin's design is stamped more than once, causing a slight doubling effect in the text and images. The best places to look for doubling include: if you find any signs of doubling, your penny could be worth anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars, depending on the clarity of the error and its condition. While most 1986 pennies were made from zinc with a thin copper coating, a few rare pieces were mistakenly struck on older copper planchets. These pennies are extremely rare and can fetch thousands at auctions. To check if your penny is copper, simply weigh it. Another error that can dramatically increase a penny's value is an off-center strike. This occurs when the design is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the coin to appear blank or shifted. The more off-center the design, the higher the value. Coins with extreme off-center strikes can sell for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Scene transition, a visual breakdown of normal pennies versus error pennies, with zoomed-in shots highlighting the differences. So, how much are these rare 1986 pennies actually worth in today's market? Let's break it down. A regular 1986 penny in circulated condition is worth face value just 1 cent. An uncirculated 1986 penny in top condition can be worth $10 to $100. A 1986 double die penny can fetch $500 to $5,000, depending on the severity of the doubling. A 1986 copper planchet error has sold for over $10,000 at major auctions. The most expensive 1986 Lincoln penny ever recorded was sold for an astonishing $597.89. These are real numbers from auctions like Heritage Auctions, eBay, and professional grading services like PCGS and NGC. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds, so don't overlook your pocket change. Live auction footage of rare pennies being sold for thousands of dollars. Now that you know what to look for, here's how you can find and sell your valuable pennies. Search your spare change, check old coin jars, piggy banks, and even bank rolls for 1986 pennies. Weigh your penny. If it weighs over 3 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet penny. Use a magnifying glass. Look for double die errors, off-center strikes, and other minting mistakes. Get your coin graded. Send your penny to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its rarity. Sell to the right buyer. You can list your coin on eBay, or work with professional auction houses like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers to get the best price. The 1986 Ultra Lincoln penny is proof that even the smallest coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Whether it's an error coin, a rare variety, or simply in perfect condition, these pennies are highly sought after by collectors worldwide. If you have a 1986 penny, be sure to check it carefully. You could be holding onto a hidden treasure worth hundreds, thousands, or even $597.89. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the Lincoln Vault, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin discovery. Let me know in the comments, have you ever found a rare penny? The Lincoln Vault logo appears as upbeat music plays. A call to action encourages viewers to subscribe and watch the next video on rare pennies.